Hey everybody, it's Nathan Zagura from the FantasyConsultant.com back with you for Week 14. The playoffs are finally here. You can smell it in the air right now. It's do or die time, win or go home. And with that in mind, here are two guys to start and one guy to sit. Speaking of quarterbacks this week, you can't do any better than Matt Castle, the New England Patriots. The guy had two 400-yard games in his last three. Last week was a struggle against Pittsburgh, but this week he's going to light up the Seahawks, so get him in your lineup. Look for Castle, Moss, Welker, and Gaffney to light up the Seattle Seahawks, who are giving up a league-high 277 yards passing per game, and they've already surrendered 19 passing scores this year, fourth most in the NFL. Since it's the playoffs, you want your team to be high. Don't get any crazy ideas out there. I'm talking about in total points scored, and that's why you have to get Tim Hightower of the Arizona Cardinals in your lineup against the St. Louis Rams. Every single starting running back who has faced the Rams has scored this year, and 4 of the last 5 have done it with 100 yards as well, scoring 8 total touchdowns during that span. Hightower hasn't topped 40 yards since he faced the Rams and ran for 109 yards with a touchdown, so get him in your lineup. The Cleveland Browns and wide receiver Braylon Edwards have dropped the ball, literally, this year, and that's why you got to keep him on the bench against an excellent Tennessee Titans pass defense in Week 14. Braylon hasn't scored in 4 straight games and has just 1 score in his last 7 outings. He's likely to make it 5 in a row without a touchdown against the Titans, who have allowed only 2 wide receiving touchdowns all year long, fewest in the NFL. With Ken Dorsey under center, you better stay away. Well, that wraps up the Start Sit for Week 14. Good luck in your games, everybody, and I hope to see you next week in the semis as you get ready to get that money. As always, I'm Nathan Zagura, the Fantasy Consultant, and I'll see you next week.